Today is September 25th, 2024. We are at the Laredo Public Library. We're gonna start our meeting. It is 5:13. Will we, everybody rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Are we gonna call to order first?
Yes, yeah, you did.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Angie will take attendance.
Yes. Sandra Cavazos Ayala, absent. Victor Villarreal, absent. Rosneo Villarreal,
Present.
present. Esmeralda Rodriguez,
Present.
Roberto Ortiz, absent. Angelica Salinas,
Present.
present. Mario Lopez, absent. Rosa Maria de Llano,
Present.
Edelvina Perez.
Present.
We have a quorum.
We begin with citizens' comments.
We don't have any.
So let's go ahead and review the minutes. We have a copy of last month's meeting. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes as they are?
I so do. I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next, we have staff reports.
And if you recall at your last meeting, there was a request for our material selection and collection development policy. I think the one thing you wanted to know about was regarding the challenging of a book. And I do have Danielle here if you have any questions regarding it. And that section would be 5.13 was the request for reconsideration of material. Oh, 5.13.
Oh, 1, 3. Just a 5.1. Oh, okay. 13 through 3, it's in the same. Okay.
Have you had many requests for consideration?
I want to say it's been about a year or two since our last one.
Mhm.
And the form that it refers to is in the back.
Yeah. So if someone does decide that they do want to submit the form and make it comes in, we do have the form at the very last page, the reconsideration.
So that means that they don't like a book?
Correct. This
Right.
could be, for example, a parent upset that a material is in the juvenile section, a parent, or it could be an adult that's upset that we have a book on, say, racism or whatever they believe may not be adequate for the collection. They're able to fill this out. And then it gets reviewed by a committee of our librarians as well as Ms. Solis.
And one of you.
May I ask, there is a very thorough procedure to adopt books, right? To go
Yes.
through.
Yes, this is actually the very first page here. So this is the collection guidelines and selection criteria that we teach our incoming librarians as well as any new librarians. So some of the most important topics, you'll see here it starts at 5.2 on this very first page. So we really, really highly take into consideration patron requests, demands, the availability of materials. Are there subjects that may be lacking, that we don't have enough in, say, TMU or Laredo College? Is this something that would add to the collection? Price is a big one. The format, we want to make sure it's a good binding, that it's sturdy. We know with the children's books, they get really, really beat up, so we want to make sure those can last. And scarcity, like I said, scarcity of information. If we don't have much on that subject, we'd like to complement that and make sure we have more materials on that. Previously, when I had started in the internship, there was print review publications, Book List, Horn Book, Library Journal. Now they're digitized, but still we go off of those, and now they're mostly in digital format. But those are professional reviews for books, so that kind of helps us guide our selection process as well. Other ones here.
Did you disconnect? You just had a paper on it.
That's all I had. Is it the internet? So
I'm thinking
I'm thinking
You
we might.
survived like last Friday without internet?
Yeah. I'm
You also
thinking
didn't internet here?
Nobody
No, I know, I didn't have it. I was suffering.
Brownsville, of the
I was
Valley.
suffering.
Yeah.
I said, what did we do before internet?
6:30. Well, that's when we were having our
Oh,
meeting.
Yeah, the sevens are
Are we still
internet.
taping?
We're still taking
Oh,
them,
we're
yeah.
We have to
But I don't know if you want to pause it while we.
So we do have something, some other table or something.
Yeah, I left the house at 5:30.
6:30
Only because with her, we need to.
The quorum. I don't know if you want to
I
let her
didn't
know
turn it
that
on. I went-
somehow,
They
you
said-
want to close it, Angie, and then
Okay.
restart it?
This morning.
I already let her.
Oh,
There's rejoin.
Oh, there you are. Then we have a quorum.
yes.
Now we have a quorum.
Let's see if
I
we can
just
get
got a
her to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Apologize.
I was gonna say all females.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, thank you.
I'm sure you have a-
Oh, is that for me?
That's for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know, actually, I have the electronic copy, but not this.
So what I
Thank you.
I can
Oh,
probably.
you can.
Congratulations. Are we back?
Something's going on.
It's the internet.
It's the
So
internet.
you stopped taping for
No,
us?
that was
Oh,
still taping.
Oh,
That one's still taking.
Can we congratulate Judge
Sure.
Villarreal for his new position? In the state level, the
Yeah,
first Laredo
congratulations.
to have it.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yes,
you,
we're very
thank
honored
you.
to have you
Oh,
here with us.
it's a blessing to serve, and this is gonna open up a whole bunch of other possibilities to have, what do we do to improve justice around the state?
Well,
So I'm excited.
Yes, as you should be. And we are excited for you.
Thank
to
you,
have you here.
thank you very much.
Y que no fue mi alumna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Me paró.
Do you want to go ahead and close this part then?
I don't know, can you
I
log
tried-
on with your phone, Angie? I mean, it's,
I,
I hate to.
But remember, I already had like
Well, I
5%.
do you want me to go request see if the hotspot's available in children's?
Are we down all over the place?
That's a great
I
question
already
on
have
that
that
for
question.
sure.
But Ms. Solis, we already have a quorum.
We have a quorum, I
So,
just, well,
just, she can
letting
be
you
in
know.
in the telephone, I think. And
And she's already, she'll mark that, I mean.
The preference,
present,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
so that can work, no?
Yeah, we have a quorum, so we're good.
So,
Okay, so then I'll close this.
We had a little interruption with internet. She's calling, do I take
Yeah,
it?
take it out and wait, she can at least listen.
Hello?
It's shutting.
Here,
Then I can turn it off.
if you want to, I can leave my phone on, but we have a phone, you're excused. No, you're already marked present. Sorry, Esma.
She wants to listen.
Oh, okay. Maria says that if you want to stay on, we can just leave the phone on speaker.
Did I mess something up or? is
No,
it-
no, we don't know what happened, but we had an interruption here with internet. So you're on speakerphone, we're gonna leave you on speakerphone.
Okay, and I'll try and follow along.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to continue with the library director's update.
Okay, so I don't know if you have any other questions regarding the collection development?
I wanted another
I'm sorry.
question. Do you also take into consideration our geography or history?
Oh, yes,
Like, you know,
yes. We do like looking for local authors, as well as for the historical collection. I like picking up materials that are of local. I've been really wanting to read one that I'm hoping we get soon. That's a true crime story in Laredo, so hoping we get that soon. But yes, we do like highlighting and looking for local materials.
Which one is that? I'm sorry.
It's kind of grim. It's about a woman who was posing as a doctor and became a child trafficker in the process.
Oh, here in Laredo? Oh,
Okay, she can tell you about it.
I'm very excited for it. I
But it-
haven't heard anything about it.
If you look at the Luzano Guajardo Historical Collection
Yes.
Policy, it's a little different
Yes,
because
it's a
they
little
come
more specialized.
specialized. It's in 5.7.1.
Yes, it's gonna look like this.
I mean, they collect stuff that we normally in the library don't, like newspaper clippings,
Maps,
maps and stuff like that.
directories,
Good.
yes,
it's good.
yearbooks as well. We have the microfilm available as well.
Good, 'cause we need to preserve that.
Yes.
Yeah, and it'll go on the next page. It'll show the primary regions and then the holdings on this part as well. So this goes into the types of materials that we carry as well as the primary region and
Okay.
what we focus on.
Okay.
The formats of the collections, if they're physical, are they always physical and will they remain physical, or will they be at some point converted to electronic formats?
Oh, we have discussed this, but it is a large scale and very expensive project. It would require digitization equipment, which we don't have at the moment. We did just get a new microfilm machine, which does have a lot of features and options to be able to see the newspapers such as Laredo Morning Times. I would love to. Right now, it's currently searchable, so if you go to our online catalog, you can search the historical collection and see what we have.
It's really good, the news bank.
Yeah, and Newsbank is also really good, yeah.
Do you have a collection of the Laredo Times?
We do have upstairs. Yeah, they keep up to a year, and then what we don't have there, we do have online access to Laredo Morning Times account, as well as what's on microfilm.
So it's digitalized?
Yes.
It's not paper.
No, we don't keep the paper for more than a year.
Yeah, just because it's just a small
Bulky,
area.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the historical one, we don't,
And the regular.
the regular.
Are we all good there? Okay, library director's update.
You have in your packet the checklists. And followed by the flyers, which is the upcoming program, and then the statistics.
So we go first to the checklist. But this your library sign is not in good condition.
Oh, that's the one we showed you, the mock-up of it, the one as you walk in, right on your right-hand
Oh,
side.
okay.
Yes.
So,
Mhm.
there's a one outside.
No.
Okay, the the one by,
No, not that one, as you walk into the breezeway.
How does the libraries fare over, or other facilities fare over the last 2 or 3 major weather
Rainstorms.
storms? Yeah.
Most of them okay, but we're still having leaks. It's always like a never ending.
Yeah.
Prior to this, when we did have some of them repaired, but we're gonna have them go back and look at it, because it's.
It was heavy, it was tough.
It was very.
is that where the cookies are? Cookies
Yes,
and
yes. Cookies, lots of cookies.
Lots of cookies there,
Mhm.
and not the eating kind.
No, not the good one, not the good kind.
See, I kept seeing cookies, and
And some of them, we're not gonna replace them just yet until we make sure that.
those are the, oh, you don't know.
No,
No, you don't know.
yeah, these are.
Those are cookies, the big ones? Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'm used to smaller ones. Yeah.
I really like this recommendation at the inner city, adding a changing table to the men's restroom.
Yes.
Are those found in all facilities or separate?
We're supposed to, yes, we have.
Good.
There's some that only have one restroom, so that's where we put it.
Right. I hope men are using those. Stepping up.
Yes. Well, we are seeing a lot more dads coming to Story Hour.
I see them, yeah.
Yes, they
A couple
are.
of
And
times.
when I first started,
They're coming
maybe one would bring the son, you know, but yeah, we're seeing a lot of dads now.
Yeah.
I think it's-
We had one dad when I came to,
Mhm.
we had one,
One.
all the others,
Mhm.
others, right?
No, but now
Yeah.
you can see more than one.
As I was walking in today, there's this man, with a lot of books, and his little girl, so,
Mhm.
also.
Taking more active
Taking
role.
more active role, that's good.
Very good.
Any other questions or comments on the library's director's update?
Checklist.
Next, you do have the flyers. We're very busy.
And the flyers, Nikki does them all.
So, most of them, yeah.
No.
Some of the librarians do their own.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see, Nikki's report. Most of it. Nikki is very good. You have to give her credit. Yes, very good.
But yeah, the workload's getting pretty heavy for her, so some of the librarians are working on their own flyers.
Good. And then you have to work the
Canva,
flyers.
yes. Most of them.
What is it?
Canva?
Canva? Oh,
Yeah,
And
Canva,
it's-
it's an online digital like image creator and illustrator
oh,
almost.
really?
All of this is
Yes.
you created with Canva?
I believe so.
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
Oh, and it's like, we can also download it, I mean, you can.
Yes, you can use it if you want to make social media images, it'll
Very
pre-format it
detailed
too,
Canva.
Really?
to the dimensions you need.
Oh,
Yes.
it's good to know.
Yeah, yeah, it's a really nice account. I think we do have a professional account as well for the library.
We had to, I think, the
Right.
personal one, you need to start
It's,
paying.
it's limited, so
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's a
it's just-
really nice feature.
Canva, just like
Yep,
CANVA.
CANVA, correct. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I came to the Recordando, their first meeting. It was very interesting. We had a good turnout and Doris did a great job. You know, she focused on education and everybody shared their memories of San Agustin. There were like 4 or 5 people from the meeting.
Really?
We're all from San Agustin, so let them have a good critique of their
We
educational
have a lot of
practices.
pictures for the reunion, maybe we could share.
Yeah, and Doris was saying, you know, she had a lot of yearbooks out, so if you want to donate yearbooks, she was taking them, so it was a very good turnout, and the silent book club as well. We had a good turnout, all ages, you know, from little ones to, you know.
That's all the people.
Yeah, so it was very good.
I think Doris enjoyed the Recordando's a lot.
Yeah, no, it was good, because it's the population that doesn't get listened to very much,
Mhm.
you know, so.
No, that's,
So it was very interesting that she's addressing that demographic that gets forgotten and has a lot to contribute.
and that was one of her goals.
Yeah, and she has something for Halloween as well, so we're.
Yes, yes, she does.
So that's good. And your Halloween decorations are wonderful, very, very cheerful, so congratulations on that as well. So Tuesday, October 29th. I'll be there.
Halloween, wow.
We also are having our One City One book, the author's gonna be here,
I
so.
know, and I read that book, it's wonderful. And then I ordered it from Amazon,
Yes.
yeah, but I first heard it on, yeah.
Hoopla. Yes, we have it.
Oh, see, I thought.
And your monthly statistics on passports not changed because you can do it all online from now on.
That's the renewals.
Right,
We don't make any money off of the renewals, but we do help them,
right.
and mail it off for them, but now
Yeah.
you can do it online. I'm sure you still have to pay the 80-something or whatever.
Of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lot of Halloween stuff.
Oh, yeah. And we're also going to a lot of events.
Where is your silent book club? Where is it, Bill?
Here.
I know, but in what room, because.
This one.
Oh, this one, this one.
Literally here.
Oh, okay, here in this room, Okay, because that day, at the same time, it's gonna be the one book. One
Yes,
city, one book over there.
it's gonna be, the one city's in,
And
early,
9:30.
and then the silent book club starts up.
Yes.
You know, it's usually, this room is more than enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you come to this.
Yes, I come to the side.
Yes. I'm gonna join you on some. Yes.
The only time I'm quiet is at the side.
You have to be.
It's an exercise. in
So everyone is reading. Is that what everyone is reading?
Well, the good part about it is that you bring your own book. So you read whatever you want. So you come, you socialize for a little bit, and you sit down and you read uninterrupted for 45 minutes to an hour. And then if you want to socialize afterwards, fine. If not, you can just leave. But what I like is you bring your own book, because a lot of the times in the book club, not everybody agrees, or it's a very serious subject, nonfiction, usually biographies or something. It's not everybody's cup of tea. And this way, we have some elementary little girls that come with their parents. We have teenagers, we have really big, from 20s to 50s and 60s. Everybody brings their own book. Sometimes they check it out here, and some of them, they're reading it on their phone, or they're reading on their laptop, but they're reading for an hour uninterrupted.
Wow.
So I love it because you read whatever you want. And it's getting very popular nationwide.
And I've
we are
been
ahead of the
coming,
curve.
on Tuesdays for story time with my granddaughters. And I'm
Yes.
amazed by the number of little
Yes.
ones.
What time is?
Well, there's a
it?
10 o'clock and an 11 o'clock.
11.
And it's
A
a
lot.
lot of kids.
I'm glad.
I was
And how old are they? Must be-
Little.
little, like they're,
Cause I had
mine
a
are about to turn 3.
I had a 2-year-old that wouldn't be still.
No,
So-
they don't, and we know.
And,
We know they're not gonna
See, I
sit
never
still.
taught babies, so I taught high schoolers and, you better sit down, but I got to, well,
Yeah.
She
They have
was
a
so
little
cute.
mind of their own.
No,
and
and
that's
they're
okay.
not going to sit.
yeah, and he was so cute, but,
Some of them do, with mom on their lap. but-
Very nice.
Mhm.
Amazed by the number of attendants.
that's wonderful.
Incredible.
I'm always amazed when I come and there's a lot of cars. I feel excited. So many people in
Something's
this in the
always
library,
happening here.
and I'm so thrilled that they are, So,
Any other concerns, questions, comments?
well, no, I'm impressed by the writing workshop. Who's the one who's doing it?
It's a librarian from upstate. She has, I think, a degree in creative writing.
Gabriel Esposito.
It's gonna be in here, and it's gonna be via WebEx. Yes. So, and it's limited seating, and
So Doris Gonzalez is also taking part. And I saw Lisa Arriaga is now in charge of the poetry contest.
Mhm.
Why?
I can't.
Okay, okay, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know.
Okay.
Yes.
Next, we're looking at the monthly statistics.
And again, you have the little nice looking dashboard, and then the actual spreadsheets, the boarding spreadsheet. No.
No.
The numbers.
The library card signups are new.
Yes, new and renewals.
Wow.
And I expect that to go up next month because we had a lot of library card sign-up events. One in every branch.
And that includes both the adults and minors.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Pretty good. Can library cards be renewed at all times when facility is open, or just during certain times?
You can also, can you do it online if you don't have any polls, or not yet, right?
We can't renew cards, the accounts itself. The system we have currently doesn't allow it.
So, I guess, so when I leave here, can I leave my
Yes.
Okay, good.
Do you have your ID?
Of course
I'm
you
saying.
I have my ID, and I was looking for my card, I have my ID on the card.
And make sure they have you as a board member on there.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll ask. Thank you.
Actually, you have to do it, Tanya.
Yeah, and
Right,
even if
this
it's
month,
older,
this
it's
month.
okay, it's still renewable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to check, 'cause you get
What?
you don't get charged.
Oh, well.
I think takes
It
some
never
time,
happened.
though.
Yeah, you turn them in and you're good.
Okay.
Those are for, under communications and announcements, the last few printouts that you have.
Okay. Next on the agenda is the items for discussion and possible action on A, recommendation of the funding for the virtual court kiosk project.
Did you get a chance or to
To
talk
do-
to your council member?
That, I didn't, but I think the idea was that I or someone else would move just to suggest or recommend or to encourage the funding and then present, if approved by this board, just to go to city council and move that they approve.
We are, I was gonna suggest this, we are gonna start our new funding in October. What I can do is see if we can pull from all the other, libraries to see if we can get this. But, I don't know, regarding the database, cause it's like a database, I don't know if we have enough funding there. Yeah, we'll have to check there, for the equipment itself.
I see. So I guess if it wasn't part of this year's budget,
It's
could-
not, but I'm gonna see if some of the stuff has, we did purchase some stuff last year that was recommended for this year. But I'd have to take a look at the budget.
But you're talking about the library budget?
The
or
library
city
budget, no, city budget, I don't, library
Right.
budget, like, find it within the department.
So, if this board moves to encourage or suggest or recommend that they approve, can the city approve outside of the library's budget?
Yes, they could, I mean, if there's other funding, but I have a feeling they're gonna tell me to find it.
Well, and that's the thing, I think they should tell us no. And if they tell us no, then we come back and see if there's, because in other words, if they say yes, then your budget stands as is.
It's
and you-
intact, yes.
Yeah. So I would suggest first asking them, but before that, I'd have to do my homework and at least get
See if they're, yes.
4 or 5 to give me a soft commitment as to be receptive.
Mhm. And, you know, this is in Council District 5, I mean, maybe the other ones want one in their district.
I think the pitch would be, it's in this district, but it really benefits
The community.
all
Yes.
Laredo ones,
Yes.
because everybody comes, and everybody can use,
Mhm.
so.
So do we have to ask a representative for this district?
Well, were you?
I'll definitely, yes,
That's
and
fine.
he is my councilman, so.
So it's not Ruben
And the
Gutierrez.
last time I was in the paper, he was there with me,
That's
so.
Ruben Gutierrez?
Ruben Gutierrez and Alicia Sierra were both in the paper with me about 2 weeks ago. So, I'm sure he'll be receptive. I'm not saying he'll say yes, but
He might.
tell me no.
Yeah, because here from the last time, Ms. Solis said that agenda items that are less than 50,000 are not usually placed on the city council agenda.
Mhm.
So we're not gonna make a presentation to the city council, we have to work with individual council.
Mhm.
That's in the minutes.
Oh, see, I missed that. So the, I
Yeah,
was
you know,
here,
they can, like she said, find money in their own budgets, in each district budget, the discretionary funds,
I see.
a contribution from everyone. or donations from the lawyers' offices or
Yeah.
organizations, but that's what she said. So we have to approach city council individually, and some of them are running for re-election, so getting a commitment from some of them, they may not be in office by January, that's right.
So if a council person says, I have some discretionary funds and I could fund it, and if that person doesn't, just assuming, and has to pull 2 or 3 other council
I
persons,
would think
and they
so.
pull up, and they pull
Right,
it out
yeah.
of discretionary funds,
I would
they can
think-
do that.
I would think so, right?
I need to see what they can use that money for.
Right.
Their own money, what they can use it
Yeah.
for. But they might know somebody that
Right.
is willing to fund
Have
it.
contacts.
Well, if that's the case, well, that might be actually easier, because if they can, then it just takes convincing 1 or 2 or 3, and then what I would suggest is, if they agree, then invite them to our next board meeting in October, November, before that,
Mhm.
in October, November, and then ask them to announce the funding here, and we'll take a picture and put a press release. Let the public know, this is how we advise the public, come on over in 3 to 4 or 5 months when we're,
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
alright, I got homework.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Okay, moving on. Under items for discussion, possible action, letter B, scheduling of next meeting agenda.
It's October 30th at 5:30. Come and cost me, no, I'm kidding. No.
October 30th,
At 5:30, at 5 here.
5 p.m. Okay. Communications and announcements?
And I just have some correspondence to share with you. We did get accredited for this year. Again, Daniel, and well, a lot of the other staff put a lot into that annual report to collect the statistics all throughout the year. And so we have that. And this is just for your information, it's a value report from the Texas State Library. And this is just one of the benefits of being accredited. The databases that we have, it costs us about $6,700 to get them. If we were to buy them individually from the vendors, it's almost $300,000. So it's a big benefit for us to be accredited. And there's other benefits, but that's one big one. Also, I've given you the library closings for next year.
What is Sunday, the 1st, December 1st? Joe, is there a reason? I know Sundays is always open, but it says here December 1st is closed.
Oh, because
Right after Halloween.
it's for Thanksgiving. We
Yeah.
get the 4 days off.
Oh,
Yeah, it just,
Oh,
I was
December.
like, December, yes,
yes. Oh,
this
it
time,
happens. Oh, okay, that is.
it's like the very tail end,
Oh,
so,
the tail end of
of November.
Why is it? What do we celebrate? Oh,
A
okay.
4-day weekend.
Okay. Oh, in this library archives, the director and librarian Gloria Meraz, is she Laredo? I'm the Laredo.
No, this is, the Texas State Library.
I know, but
No, she's not.
she's not the.
Same person, same name.
Yeah, because she
different
used to
Is
be
there
a
a
librarian.
Gloria Menezes?
Yes, and a librarian, a counselor.
person.
Not a librarian? No. Oh,
Did not know that. I've only known her.
yeah, there's one,
Yeah,
yeah.
the same name.
Yeah. She worked with me at Cigarron. That's why I thought I would, so,
Okay, great.
well, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. On your report and
You run a very tight ship, and you know,
And Mr. Ortiz is not here. He's usually.
no, we're very.
Very good job.
Yes, very good job. I'm always impressed with all your programs and with the numbers. I was impressed with this number, or something I was going to tell you. The juvenile fiction, 5,393 books in 1 month.
But you also have to read AR something.
What is AR?
Accelerated
Oh,
reader,
okay.
and the kids are, and now they can test here, right?
Yeah.
So Saturdays are crazy, and
Yeah.
Sunday. You
Yeah,
work,
but-
you work this
On
weekend.
the terminals?
On the
Or
terminal,
bring
I
your
think
own
it's a
device?
website, right?
Yeah.
They could go in
Yeah.
and test on their, they don't have to
Go to the schools.
go at school.
Yeah,
Even
but
the
you
library
are,
in school has it.
compared to the other
Yes,
libraries,
the schools also
five
have it, but it
thousand,
just
the other
opens it up so
69,
they can do it
52,
from home.
1,000. I mean,
So
it's
it
very
is-
commendable.
So they can test here at all times or just on Saturdays? or-
All the time, I
Yeah,
think.
with our regular computer schedule, the
Oh,
only
that's
difference is
fine.
with our computers, they close 15 minutes prior to closing.
Sure.
So if we close at 6, the computer shut down at 5:45.
And this was something, we would have been wanting to be given permission for that. But we never could get the, what is the name of the company?
It's Renaissance, it's a.
Renaissance, yes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it outside school, outside the school. I think one time we could get permission here to do it during the summer, but only for the Alma Pierce kids.
Yeah.
Because we were in the same area. So this is.
It's huge, I can't wait to tell my wife.
Yeah.
You'll be here.
The window, it closes and then you can't pass and you have to wait. And just-
And then their libraries would be open extra because parents can't go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. And may I ask, there's juvenile fiction and teen fiction?
Mhm.
What's the age difference, what is,
Usually, teen starts at age 12, 13,
in juvenile?
ends at 12.
Or ends at 12?
Yeah, and
Well,
and
good
young
for
adults.
them, they have over 5,000. That's a lot of reading, that makes my heart glad. Yeah, that they're
It's
reading
crazy.
so much.
It was crazy Saturday from what I hear.
But I think also there's a lot more emphasis on young adult literature. If you go to the bookstore in the mall, that's pretty
Yeah.
much all they
Yeah,
have.
there's a lot
Really?
more
Yeah.
genres.
So
that
there's a
listed
lot
for-
more writing for that age group and they're reading,
Yeah.
you know, so, forget the adults, just you're on your own, but the teens, there's a lot for them to read.
Well, it's interesting because like when we work on the weekends, a lot of the books that we get in terms of adult requests are from like Book Talk, like TikTok, or Bookstagram. So like that's kind of driven a lot of our ordering
That's
too
wonderful,
because
but that's
we're just,
wonderful, it doesn't
the
matter.
amount of
Yeah.
requests is just,
Right.
See,
yeah.
they're reading, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Motion to adjourn.
I commend you with those other things.
Yes, okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns? We're ready to adjourn? Yes, do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
I second
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, our meeting is adjourned, 5:55.
Very good.
Thank you, Angie.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
blessings.
You're welcome. Sorry about that, sorry about the,
I did something wrong.
no, you're good.